Okay, so if you've been watching my videos for a while, you would know that I have a special hatred for the Margwa. This motherfucker is probably the dumbest thing to ever be added into zombies. I say that wholeheartedly. I would rather deal with lava, alright? I'd rather deal with the lava on transit. I'd rather deal with all the other bullshit that's in transit. I'd rather deal with falling off the buildings in die-rise. I'd rather deal with the Panzer, flaming me from like a million miles away and then grabbing me. I'd rather, seriously, sit on a cactus and then deep throat said cactus afterwards. Okay? The Margwa is such a bad idea that it's unbelievable. Why do we have a boss in zombies where literally this dude spawns in every other round pretty much, and if you're doing the Easter egg or upgrading the swords, you get at least 2, maybe 3 a round if it's that round. Why does this thing exist? Okay? And it isn't like the other bosses we've had where George, at least he was slow. You could slow him down and you got a good reward for killing him. You know what I'm saying? If you did the other Easter eggs, you got a Wonder Waff. That's pretty dope. Alright? And he eventually got pretty easy to kill if you got all set up and everything. The Wonder Weapon actually did damage to George. Alright? The Astronaut and Moon, you could basically just avoid him. Like, it's not even difficult to avoid the Astronaut, let's be honest here. And if he did grab you, it's whatever. You lost 1 perk and you got teleported somewhere on the map. Not that big of a deal, realistically. Unless it took Jug. That's another story, though. But the Margwa, this motherfucker has 3 heads that get increasingly difficult to take out as far, when the rounds go up. And this dude, he runs the more that you hurt him. Why is it that he doesn't just walk the whole time, or he doesn't just run the whole time? Why is it that he goes from walking to running? Why should I have to leave a zombie at the end of a round just to have to deal with the Margwa? I shouldn't have to do that. I should be able to kill him in the middle of the round without getting butt fucked, alright? And it's not like, with George where you can just leave him somewhere all the way across the map and then, he'll show up 5 minutes later, or the Astronaut, or basically any other, boss. No. He literally teleports with you. And he teleports into the stupidest areas possible. Like, this is the worst idea you've ever had, Treyarch. And yes, I know this video is a little bit late, but I just want to kind of get this whole thing out there. My affinity, my absolute hatred, my deep, undeniable hatred for the Margwa. And I don't think I used affinity right, but whatever. But still, it's why? And it's not just, him being there and the amount of heads that he has and the amount of damage that it takes to kill this motherfucker on like the 70s and 80s. Why on God's green earth? Why do you slam? Why do you slam? That is the worst possible idea I have ever heard of for anything in zombies ever. Seriously, I would have been fine if he just slapped you around or whatever. That's not too bad. That's, you could deal with that. But when this dude slams, it's literally almost impossible to get away from. You can't slide out of the way from it. You can't do anything. You're literally just screwed staying where you are. Like, you're dead no matter what, basically. And you can say, oh, it doesn't kill you, but it basically puts you in a situation where you're going to die. It's going to happen. You are dead. No matter what you do, you're dead, basically. And sometimes it just kills you altogether. Especially if you don't have Jug and you're in a low round trying to do the rituals, and you're on, I don't know, the last one, right? You don't have Jug yet, you're not set up, you're doing your last ritual, and I can't tell you how frustrated I get when I'm done with 3 of the rituals, I'm doing my last one, and then the Margwa spawns, and I'm like, okay, I'll take him out real quick and then we'll move on. And then he just slams my ass, and I'm dead. I just wasted 20 minutes of my life setting up for a game that I literally got nowhere. I literally got nowhere doing that because I'm usually on like round 4 when I do it. I know most people are. You're usually on a pretty low round. Why does the Margwa exist? Why is this a thing? And it's not like he gives you anything good, really. It's not like, you know, he gives you the Wonder Waff, or it's not like he really gives you anything pretty dope. You know, he gives you possibly, you know, and I'm saying this like, you know, he always drops it, but sometimes you forget it. 1 piece out of 3 for a Wonder Weapon. 1 out of 3. Okay? And the other 2 are basically RNG. What the hell? Why do you exist, Margwa? Why the fuck do you exist? I can't be the only one that... I just see it as a bad idea for Treyarch to start adding in zombies into every map, and it's becoming a trend. Alright? See, as much as I loved Moon, it kind of set us down a bad path where there's always a boss all the time. And, you know, he can fuck you up pretty easily. Yes, George Romero could have fucked you up, but he gave you a good reward. He gave you a perk, and he gave you a Wonder Waff. How dope is that? But when you kill the astronaut, it basically gives you nothing, and I think that's kind of where Treyarch is going with this whole thing, is they're going down that path. Don't go down that fucking path. You're not... See, the thing is, I know a lot of people who are very casual at video games. They don't really play all that much, and they're not really hardcore. And when they play zombies, they say, hey, I just want to hop on, kill some zombies, get to a semi-decent round, whatever. No motherfucker that's casual wants to deal with a boss that it's almost impossible to kill if you don't know really what you're doing. Alright? Treyarch, I know I make a lot of these videos addressing you guys, but motherfuckers, you need to fix your shit. And I'm going to keep making these videos until you guys get it together. I'm not going to sit here and kiss your ass like every other YouTuber does on the planet. I don't give a fuck, okay? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be your little bitch boy. I'm going to tell you straight up what the fuck is wrong with your games. So until you fix some of this shit, prepare to get your ass chewed out by me. And probably the rest of the community, because there's a growing trend where other YouTubers are stopping giving a fuck. I know more people have made these videos, and I think I've started a little bit of a trend, at least among my friends, where we're starting to get tired of the bullshit, and we're starting to make videos on it. Get your shit together, motherfuckers. I love you guys. Leave a like on the video. Comment the most bullshit way you've died to the Margwa, like just ever. Just the most bullshit way, what round it was, I don't care. I love you guys. I'm going to be live streaming in a little bit. Peace.